Welcome SAO survivors, this is a very quick news update on Sword Art Online Integral Factor. The long-awaited Steam release for SAOIF finally has a release date. Depending on your region, the game will be available on Steam on August 21st or 22nd, blame time zones for that vagueness. So those of you who have been waiting on a PC release to start your game, or wanted to play on something that does not burn your hands like a hot potato, your time has come. And one day after the Steam release, on the weekly reset on August 23rd, we're getting Floor 83 implemented, which seems to be continuing the main story post Floor 100 rather than being a character-focused side story, as Lifa will be attempting to take on the GM Notte head-on and apparently fail. Now, I got a quick FAQ section for you on the Steam release because you keep asking these questions to me way too often for me to not answer them in a useful manner like this. Question 1. I have been playing on iOS or Android since launch. Do I have to start over on Steam? The answer is no. You can transfer your account just like you can transfer it between mobile devices. On the main menu, please set up your account transfer information and simply enter that information when you launch the Steam version by going into account transfer. Keep in mind that if you are transferring between platforms, between iOS, Android, and in this case, you are transferring over to Steam, your existing Arcana gems won't transfer over due to platform legality payment issues, so just spend them on your phone as much as possible and only then issue that final transfer over to Steam. Question 2. I'm a new player. Is it worth it to play Integral Factor? The answer is Integral Factor is very much a story-driven game and is nowhere near being the pinnacle of MMORPG gaming. If you love the world of SAO, particularly the Aincrad arc, Integral Factor as a game offers the best story experience across all existing SAO games, including the console titles. It is a gacha game, but never feels like an excessive power creep gacha like many other mobile games you may know, unless you want to go extreme hardcore, of course, but 99% of you won't anyways. You have 5+ years of story to catch up on, so unless that is an intimidating factor, which it really shouldn't, it's a really enjoyable story, then yes, Sword Art Online Integral Factor is one amazing visual novel that I can always recommend without a second thought, with some lightweight gacha gaming involved on the side that doesn't matter so much. If you are a fan of SAO, you absolutely should play Integral Factor. Question 3. Do I have to play with keyboard and mouse if I'm playing on Steam? The answer is no. The game has native controller support, so you can play the game comfortably sitting in your sofa and connect your PC to your huge TV screen with HDMI or whatever if you want to go that far, being very comfortable in front of your screen. Question number 4. What is the best weapon type and best skills so I can be the very best like no one ever was? The answer is simply play as you see fit, with whatever gives you the most joy. Especially if you're in it for the story, which this is what the game focuses on, there's absolutely no reason for you to ever worry about things like re-rolling or whatever for minuscule advantages that you may gain. The campaign content will mostly never give you any significant issues to spend needless amount of time stressing about things like that. Only in endgame I would urge you to at least pay attention to the enemy weakness elements, but that's pretty much it. Keep up with the best weapons and armor that fit your level and you should be generally good. If you want to be the very best like no one ever was though, there are much better channels than mine that focus on Integral Factor hardcore content, so you may want to look into those a bit rather than me on that front. And question number 5. How canon is Integral Factor when it comes to its story? The answer is Integral Factor, the story of it, it's not canon at all. You are already playing the game as a game original protagonist with your game original partner. You save a lot of people throughout the events, turn the tides in many of the events, and the game continues beyond floor 75 as well as beyond floor 100. However, events featured in the game are mostly inspired by certain canon events, even though they may appear in completely different floors with completely different situations. So in a sense, while non-canon in its specifics, it portrays a very faithful understanding of the world and its characters. And that's pretty much it from my side. If you have any further questions, ask me below in the comments. I'll do my best answering them. Steam link is going to be in the description, and when you scroll down there, please make sure to smash that like button. It helps the channel a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy stepping into Aincrad once more. Until next time, stay cool.